Hello guys. All right, today is Saturday, so I want to look at the market. I want to do some market analysis. The last one we did was it was Eurojpy. So let's see how that Eurojpy went. Eurojpy. So let's see how the trade actually went. Eurojpy, right? Okay, this is still showing you USD card. Okay, low to USDJPY. Let's see. So today's segment, why I'm also doing the market analysis, I'll just be chipping in some important things that we need to know as a forex trader. This Eurojpy, this is daily time frame. This is daily time frame. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, coming up. Okay. This Eurojpy, I didn't actually trade it this week, but let me see. Let me see the 4 hours time frame. I did not actually trade this Eurojpy this week. Okay, this is the 4 hours time frame. Okay, we're looking at to buy this pair from around here all the way up. Okay, all right, but this trade last week was a loss for me because I was not patient enough. I wasn't patient enough to wait for the market to actually get to my setup. I was too hasty and I joined the wrong move, and I got stopped out. And the move I joined was out of I just want to be there. That was not actually my setup. So we are going to analyze Eurojpy today. We're also still going to analyze UJ. Then we'll analyze USD card today. So those are the three pairs we'll be analyzing. USD card. Then I think maybe I'll analyze Bitcoin. I've analyzed Bitcoin before. I'll still analyze Bitcoin as well as yeah, those are the ones I'll analyze. Okay, so guys, those of you watching this YouTube this video right now, please do it to like, comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are just starting just to encourage us to give more content, more good content like this. So I don't know why this thing is lagging. It's very slow. I want to show you guys where I took that loss. Okay, this was it here. This was where I took that loss last week, and look at what actually happened here. I know that I was supposed to take the trade above here, like when price break above here. That's when I'm supposed to join for this trade for a buy, you get, but I wasn't patient enough. I joined here for a sell. And actually there was a fake out. I joined because of this trend line break, so I was thinking price was still going to like push all the way down there. So you can see it was actually a fake out. It came down, immediately shoot back up. So this was actually a reversal sign. So whenever I see price actually breaking a zone and immediately the next candlestick push back up immediately, know that the price is going to reverse all the way up. And the market was actually very choppy that day. You can see after price came here, you can see how choppy the market looks before it started heading all the way back up. So what I'm going to do today now, I'm going to delete every single thing. So I'm going to analyze Eurojpy from afresh. I'll analyze the entire market again from afresh. So let's see. Remove drawing. remove every single thing. All right, so now I'll be analyzing the market again now. So first of all, we go to the as usual, we go to the higher time frame, 3 months time frame, 3 months time frame. So if you have any question, you can ask me, on my Facebook. You can ask me on my Facebook. You can ask me also on WhatsApp. So the thing is, the chat. Where is the chat? Okay, this is the chat here. Okay, this my phone is very slow. That is why everything looks like it's lagging. So you guys should just bear with me. The video is not supposed to take this long, but because of the phone, it's making it to take long. It's not supposed to take long, but because of the phone, it's taking long. Where is the market? Where is the market now? Wait, I'm calling pause this video. Alright, okay, I've got to the market, so let's start analyzing. Okay, so this is Eurjpy. So what can you see here? Normal, the first thing I always see, this is a time frame, so it will be hard for the price to actually start changing direction. First thing I can actually see a resistance zone. This zone is stopping price from going up. That is the first thing I could actually see. And as well, I could actually see a bearish engulfing. You can see a bearish engulfing here. This is a bearish engulfing, so means that price actually want to push down. So, but the thing is that this alone is not really enough reason for the price to actually push down. So we have to move down to the lower time frame to see what is actually happening in details. So I'm going scaling down to the one month time frame. Okay, 1 month time frame. So let's see. Okay, this is the 1 month time frame. Okay, beautiful. We also know that here is a 3 months resistance, right? 3 months resistance zone. Okay, fine. So if you look below here, this is a support zone. Why I said support is because this zone is stopping price from going down. It's helping price, it's keeping price. This zone is helping price, supporting price to still remain up. You get, this zone is a strong zone, so call it support zone. You get, so right now Eurjpy is actually resting on the support zone. So anything that makes this support zone to break down, know that it's going to dump all the way down. If the market close below here, then know it's going to dump all the way down. You get, so that is that. So first of all, we're in the support zone. So even if here is a resistance, we know that here is support. So the next thing I got to do now, I got to go down to the 1 week time frame. So this is called top-down analysis. As a trader, if you don't really know how to analyze the market from higher time frames, scale down to lower time frame, you will be making a lot of trading errors. You will not actually see the overall movement of the market. So now if you look at, when we looked at the 3 months time frame, we found out that the market was actually on a resistance, that there is a zone that is stopping price from going up. You get, and price is trying to reject from that zone. And from a 3 months time frame, we also saw a bearish engulfing pattern, which signifies that the market actually wants to go down. Now on a 1 week time frame, we are seeing something very, very different. You know that even if the market is on a bearish movement, that doesn't mean we'll not see buying pressure. We'll see some buying pressures. We are going to see some buying pressures. So right now, look at, we are at this zone here now. This is called support zone. Now what it simply means that a lot of buyers are here waiting to execute buys on this market. So the only way for buyers to lose interest in this market is when price start trading below this region. That is when buyers will lose interest in the market, and most of them will start changing their mindset to sell. You get, but for now, a lot of people are interested to buy Eurjpy. So now, what can I clearly see in this market? If you look at this market, let me show you something. If you look at this trade, you can also see that this is a trend line break. Okay, even if I take it like this, you can see that this is actually a trend line break, and it looks like say if price is actually retesting this trend line from here. Are you seeing? So it's more like a break and retest, you get. So this is also another sign that this price actually wants to go down. So but we are not going to hop in on this trade for a sell now until price breaks below here, you get. Remember that this is a weekly time frame, so you cannot actually execute on this weekly time frame. So let's go down to the daily time frame and see what's up there on the daily time frame. Okay, this is good. Okay, on the daily time frame, we can also see that on the daily time frame we can actually see that Eurjpy is actually ranging, you get. It's actually ranging, so it's actually ranging. But you know that since this is a daily time frame, you can also see a very good move on the 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, you understand. So what can I clearly see here? We can clearly see that price is actually on a range, you get, on a range, and inside that range I think we have another small range here, a smaller range here. Let me change the color to yellow. Okay, we have another smaller range here inside this range. So if you look very well now, this zone is stopping price from going up, you know. Even if we have an external range which is here, we still have an internal range here. So you can see that price came here before, it cannot break it, came back, it broke it, it came below it, retest it and dump again, came back, could not break, and it's here again and could not break. So there are two things that could likely happen here. Is either the price from here start coming all the way down to test this range again and possibly break it, because remember that if you look here, this is a trend line, and this trend line I drew here before, you can look, this is also more like another okay, let me delete this one so it will not look messy. I don't know if it's looking boring, but that is okay, let me delete this trend line. So if you look here now, this was a trend line break on a higher time frame, and it's more like price retesting it back again, and also retesting this zone that couldn't break before. So now there's a possibility that price could actually sell all the way down to at least this zone, or if price should break this zone, then I think price should buy, we should see price buy all the way at least up to this zone, or possibly this zone, you get. So if price should break this yellow zone here, then at least price should buy its way up to any of these zone I marked green, you get. But this is the daily time frame. We cannot actually trade on the daily time frame, you get. We cannot actually trade on the daily time frame. So let me delete this thing. So now we'll go down to the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. So if you watch this video up to this point, it means that you are really very interested in taking your trading to the next level, you get. So for you to actually be a good trader, you have to be disciplined, to sit down and listen and learn from knowledge, you get. Did I say knowledge? You have to sit down and be willing to learn. So if you are not, you're not comfortable, like you can't sit down to learn, you prefer all these flashy cars and all that lifestyle video, your trading journey is going to be long, because all those flashy cars and lifestyle are the byproduct, or the aftermath of all this information you're going to learn here, because that is the aftermath of all that. Focusing on that alone is not really healthy for your trading journey. It's never healthy on for your trading journey, because what you need is the knowledge. You need the knowledge, you get. So another thing I want to let you know is that, please, if you watch up to this point, please do well to like, subscribe and follow the subscribe to the YouTube channel, so that it will encourage me to drop some good content like this out as well. And if you are looking for a broker where minimum deposit is $1, I'm going to drop the link of the broker I use. I've been withdrawing from them, good broker. I'll drop the link there on the description or on the comment section. Okay, and if you have any question, you can also follow me on Facebook. You get, and that is it. So now on the 4 hours time frame, this is Eurjpy. What can I actually see here? Let me delete this other one. What can I actually see on this 4 hours time frame? Okay, we are rejecting from this zone here, which we have discussed before. And if you also look here, there's more like a trend line break here. You can see that there's a trend line break here. This trend line break means that sellers are now dominating this market. Remember that the overall view of this market is sell, you get. And now on the 4 hours time frame, you can see that market is actually selling. It's showing some selling. This thing has broken this trend line, means that it wants to sell all the way down. So now, but we cannot hop in on a sell immediately, you get. We have to wait for extra confirmation, because what has happened right here now, you can see that the market was actually selling. When it got to this point, buyers came market. I was like, no, I want to take this market all the way up. So they tried and pushed this market up to here, and they don't have enough strength again to push it. Sellers came here and closed with a bearish engulfing, you get. Now if you look at this pattern very well, it's setting like a pattern that is familiar, which is called the double bottom. You can see this is double bottom, you get. This is the pattern that is showing here right now, because this zone now is now acting like a support zone. It's helping price to gain strength all the way back up. Reason being is this zone that is making it, this zone here, that is causing that rejection. And as well, like, okay, let me just put it, this region, this is the region that is causing the this is the region that is causing the rejection in price, you know. Why? Is because if you look here, before, this was a this zone, this here was a resistance zone that was broken out, so it turned support. So, and also here too was a resistance zone that was broken out. Hello. Oh my god. Okay, so sorry about that. So if you look here was a support zone, you get a resistance zone that was turned support. And also here also was a resistance zone that was turned support. So price actually broke up and came and retested this inner one here, right all the way up here now. And now the next thing price is doing here now, if you look at here too, is also another zone here. This zone, this area too, is also another place that price actually is coming to retest, because here is more like a support zone, you get, a support zone. So price came and tested, you get. So but the thing is that a lot of people were expecting this market to sell at least all the way down here, but it never happened. Price actually stopped on the way and start going back up. So now this is a very interesting setup. The thing that could actually happen here is that price could actually start going all the way back up, because if you look here now, this is a double bottom. So price could use this as a signal and start going all the way up. Or if price should break below this side, then we should see price tanking all the way down here, you get, which is going to give us a very good risk to reward, you understand. So all we have to do now is to patiently wait to see if price should break here. If price should break here, then we can comfortably buy this market. We can buy this market all the way at least here, you get. We can buy the market at least all the way here. So all we are looking, this is a 4 hours time frame, so all we are looking out for right now is for price to either break below here, then we enter for a sell, or break above here, we enter for a buy all the way here. So now if you now scale down to the 5 minutes time frame, this is when it's going to get really very interesting. 5 minutes time frame. Okay, good, beautiful. On the 5 minutes time frame, we just have to wait patiently. Remember that this okay, since like I'm going to change it, let me change the color. Let me change the color. Okay. Okay, if let me change the color of this to, so let me change it to black. I want to change to black. Okay, I'll change it to black. Then I also change this to black too. So now if I now go down to the 5 minutes time frame, and the 5 minutes, let's see, this is how to get very good risk to reward, very good risk to reward. So if you now go on the 5 minutes time frame, let it load. Okay, beautiful. Remember that these are the two black lines I marked here. So on this 5 minute time frame, we can actually see some kind of another smaller range inside this 4 hours range. You get. So now if I want to take this trade, you can also mark out this range here on this 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, this is also another range. Then this is also another range here. Okay, you can actually take it from here to be on the safe side, because this is the most external one right here. So if the market should buy, should break above this range, you go in for a buy, and your stop loss will be, let me see. Okay, here is fair enough for your stop loss, but I'm sure the market is going to create some kind of support zone within this. So you can buy and target maybe this zone here. You get this zone, although it's not giving you a very good risk to reward, but if the market break above here, then there's a possibility it's going to buy to the top of this 4 hours range, so you can actually extend your TP a little bit, so it will be at least 1:2. So now you will not actually close your trade immediately price gets here. You actually watch price react from here, because there are sometimes price will something like this, price will break, come here, do something like this, and boom, it's flying. So now if the price is flying, your TP now is being extended. You know that kind of thing. This is a 5 minutes range, and here is the 4 hours range. So we said that if the price should break above that 4 hours range, then it should be heading to at least the top of this trend line that it broke out before. If you look here, you can see this is the trend line it broke out before. So if price break above here, then you can comfortably hold this trade all the way at least to trend line around this zone. Yeah, okay, which is giving you 1:6 risk reward. So don't be so quick to close here, but if you see any major rejection from here, you can decide to close your trade. So now that is for the buying scenario. Now for the selling scenario, if price should break below here, then we knew that at least we'll buy it up to this point here. Although this is not giving us a very good risk to reward, he's not giving us a very good risk to reward. That is for the selling, understand? So if price should trade below here, then we know at least we'll sell to this point, and if this point do not hold, we'll sell to this point. You get? So now just the way we did for the buying this thing, you don't have to close your trade immediately. You have to watch the way price react from those zones, because most of the time price can actually push away from those zones. You get? So now if the price should actually trade below there, this is also giving you a risk reward of already 1:2.7. so you just watch how price actually react from those zones, then you're going to determine what you're going to do. So all you simply have to do, you have to be patient. Now you've identified that this is the 4 hours range. Price is actually at the 4 hours range. Remember that if anything should make price break below here, then it's going to be a massive dump all the way down. If price should break below this zone here. So all you simply have to do, you have to be patient and wait for price to do either of these two things. You get? But this is for a scalper. Like if you want to get a very good risk reward, you scale down to the 5 minutes. But if you still want to remain on the, like you want to maintain, maybe you want to swing it, you can stay on the 4 hours time frame and wait for the actual 4 hours break. You understand? So that is just how it is. So that is that for Usdjpy. These are the setup. I'm going to screenshot it and post it on let me screenshot it right now. I'm going to screenshot it and post it on screenshots. Okay, this is the actual setup for Usdjpy. So now we move down to Eurjpy. So we'll move down to Usdjpy. So this video is going to be a very long video. So if you watch up to this point, I'll say congratulations, you really know what you want. in your trading. You really know what you want. So also another thing I want to like chip in while we continue to the next one, which is USDJPY. So another thing I want to chip in that strategy is not really enough. Strategy is not really enough. You know, for you to be a good trader, it really matters based on your mindset, the mindset you have. You understand? The mindset you have as a trader really plays a major role, and the decision you make during your trade and after your trade really plays a major role as well in your trading. You understand? So now what you have to do is that even if you've done your analysis and you already know that okay, this is what price is going to do, this is how it's done, you have to be patient enough to actually wait for the market to come to you. And that's where if the market comes to you, you have to also don't be so carried away by the setup. No matter how beautiful it might look, no matter how interesting it might look, make sure you use proper risk management. Make sure you're comfortable make sure you're comfortable with the loss first. Like if you have a $1,000, make sure you're comfortable with the $50 loss, $10 loss, $20 loss, $100 loss before you actually place that trade. Before you actually place that damn trade. You understand? Don't just because oh this looks so nice you enter. There's still a possibility that price could actually reverse back on you. So and if price should reverse back on you and the loss is much, you won't feel emotionally stable. You understand? So you have to first think how much you are willing to risk and also wait for it to come to you as well. So now moving up to USDJPY. Normally this analysis wouldn't have taken me so much like this, you know. Okay, so now let's go to the 3 months time frame USDJPY. So we are done with Eurjpy. We are going to USDJPY. So let's see what the market, what we are expecting for the market. Okay, so we are going to the 3 months time frame. Now the reason why I'm going to the 3 months time frame, so some people say, why are you going to the 3 months time frame? But you're not trading, you're not going to hold your trade that long. Yes, I don't know. I know I'm not going to hold my trade that long. You understand? But that 3 months time frame or the higher time frame gives me a very, very big picture of what is happening in the market, for like what has been happening in the market and what we are expecting price to do. You know, it just gives me a very clear picture, even if I'm not going to hold my trade that long. So this is the 3 months time frame for USDJPY. You can actually see that USDJPY is actually at a 3 months resistance. So those people that don't actually know, that don't go to the higher time frame, they'll be like, why is USD, what is going on with USDJPY? That USDJPY is tanking because it's actually on the 3 months resistance. So that is what is happening right now on USDJPY. I caught this market for a buy all the way up here, you know, and also for a sell as well, you know, as well. Be following up the trade. You know, I've been trading just UJ for a very long time now. So now going to the 1 month time frame. To the 1 month time frame. Okay, going to the 1 month time frame, we can actually see that okay, this is 1 month time frame. You get 1 month time frame, and you can actually see that price is actually rejecting from this zone here, rejecting from this zone. So USDJPY is more of sales, so we are looking for more of sales on USDJPY right now, more of sales, you know. So more of sales, so that is what I can actually see here. And you can also see that price is actually bouncing on this trend line, which means that there's a possibility it's going to still come back to this trend line, and it has not come back to this trend line yet. It hasn't come back to this trend line here, so it means that we are still expecting some sales all the way back to this trend line, you get. So if I go down to the 1 week time frame, I don't want to spend so much time here, because if you go back to the previous analysis, I've done analysis on UJ already. So all this is just like a recap of what I've said before. You can go back to the previous video, you're going to see it there. So Okay, okay. All right, remember that on the previous video I said that Usdjpy has actually broken this 1 week support. You can see it has broken this 1 week support, meaning that we are looking down for a sell. So now, but there's something important that actually happened. Price actually broke down of this support. So the next candlestick that happened actually, sorry, let me delete all this risk to reward stuff here. Okay, this was the actual trade we called out. Okay, let me go down to the 4 hours time frame, and 4 hours. The video is very long. This is the longest one I've ever done, the longest video I've ever done. So if you've watched up to this point, please, you can as well follow me on Facebook, like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be dropping some important content like this as well. You know, the USDJPY and the EuroJPY, most time they move together. So if the USDJPY is actually selling, there's a likelihood that EuroJPY actually be selling, and most of the time they have similar setup. You understand? Because if you look here now, you can also see that price actually breaking is here, and if you look here, here was the resistance zone. Price actually broke it, we test it, and it's back below this resistance zone again. It's back below this resistance zone again. You get, it's back below this resistance zone again. It's back below it. So, and this is the 4 hours time frame. You know that since price is actually trading below this resistance zone, then there's a possibility it could actually sell down at least to this side. So that is the analysis we drop. Remember that when price was here, we said that we are not going to take it until when price get back to here, then we'll look for selling all the way back here now. So now price has actually gotten back here, and what actually happened, that there was a deep rejection, like deep rejection. But this price breaking this yellow zone here doesn't mean that it's ready to buy. Never, it's never ready to buy, because when price break a decent and break a support, there's usually a retest. We have different types of retest. We have deep retest, we have shallow retest, and we have no retest at all. There's sometimes price breaks and there will be no retest. There's sometimes price break and just be a shallow retest, and there's sometimes to break and have a deep retest. So as long as it has not taken out this high, sorry, this high here, the retest, this is still under retest. You get? So now remember that we cannot all right, battery low. So what we are looking at right now is for price to break below here. You get, then we're going for a sell all the way here. For price to break below here, then we're going for a sell all the way here. Now this thing I'm explaining might look complicated, like those people that have not, those people that are beginner to trade and beginner into forex trade, and you might look complicated. It's advanced. No, it's not advanced. It's not advanced. The thing is that it's just that we do not start from the basic. Every single thing we're talking right now is advanced. So if you really want to learn, you can DM me, then we'll have a private class, you know, a private class for you to start from the scratch to learn. Like all these things are very simple. Like it's very simple because the more you trade, the more you get experience, and the more I can just look at the market, look at the chart like this, I know, okay, this is what we're expecting, because I've been trading for a very long period of time. You understand? So that is just it. If you find it very complicated, you can DM me, then we can have a class together, and you know, so that you can actually level up your trading. So that is just it. So USDJPY, we're actually looking for more sales on USDJPY, at least sell all the way down here. So this trade is actually valid. So but if price should break above this green zone here, then we know that okay, price actually want to go up. But as long as price is trading below this yellow zone, then we know that it's actually going to sell all the way down. So I said we are going to talk about USDJPY, EuroJPY, and finally let's just talk about Bitcoin, because the video is already taking long. So let's just analyze Bitcoin together. I know I've already done the analysis on Bitcoin before, but let's just look at Bitcoin again. Bitcoin, to finalize the video. So once you know how to analyze the market, you can actually trade any damn thing. You can trade anything as long as it has chart. You can analyze every damn market, everything. You can analyze it. So the most important thing is for you to get the knowledge of how to analyze, the technical analysis, the knowledge of technical analysis. You can actually trade anything, any single thing. So this is Bitcoin. There's I think I did analysis on Bitcoin. I don't know if it's this, if it's on buying, is it on this market? I did analysis on buying. If it's not this one, then it should be should be maybe this one. Right, that's the light. Okay, this was the Bitcoin stuff. So let me just allow it to load. Let me go to the weekly time frame. I think it was on the weekly time frame I did the analysis. On the weekly time frame, I did the analysis. It's not easy to stay here and talk for 36 minutes. It's not really easy. The video, this is one of the longest video I've ever done. One of the longest video I've ever done. Okay, I don't think this is the one. I think maybe this other one here. So that one is the expectation we're expecting for Eurjpy. I'm going to drop it on my Facebook. I'm going to drop the screenshot on my Facebook. That is the expectation we are anticipating for Eurjpy this coming week. So yeah, okay, this is the analysis on Bitcoin that we dropped. We dropped it even before Bitcoin rose back all the way to 90. So we were here. Bitcoin was actually here when we dropped it. Bitcoin was actually trading above here. That is around 98,000 when we said that, okay, if Bitcoin should trade below 91,000, then we should see Bitcoin sell all the way down to 70,000. So right now it's not on 70,000. So those of you thinking, hey, I want to buy Bitcoin, this is not actually the right time to buy Bitcoin. Right now it's not actually the right time, especially unless if you are scalping Bitcoin, you should scalp. But you can see what is actually happening right here now. There's something significant happening right now on Bitcoin. You can see that buyers are beginning to gain, like coming to the market. So price actually sold all the way down here and buyers came here now. So there's still a possibility that price could buy all the way up here again, then maybe tank, you get all the way down here. So if buyers buy all the way up here and here could not hold, the sellers here is not strong enough to withstand, then Bitcoin will fly all the way up here. But there's a possibility that Bitcoin is not yet done with tanking, so we should expect price should actually sell at least all the way here. So if you are buying Bitcoin for a long period of time, this is not the right time to buy, you get. So you should be looking for selling opportunities, because you can see how strong, how powerful the market actually closed below here. Because if you look at here before, this was on that rejection. You remember that Bitcoin actually sold down here and it was like, oh, this market wants to sell. All of a sudden within 1 week, like, it was selling from Monday to Saturday. So on Sunday alone, price came all the way back up, reject and close below here. You understand? That was, I think, 2 weeks ago. Is it 3 weeks ago? Yeah. So on the next week, on Monday, the price starts selling down again. Sell, and close very bearish down here, which signifies that a lot of sellers are here that short this market all the way here. So now, if you look here now, Bitcoin is not done, because actually it has broken a support, which means that more sellers are in this market. So a lot of people are selling Bitcoin at this point, so it's not right for you to buy. So we have to see Bitcoin sell all the way down here, but there's still a possibility it could start buying all the way here. So maybe a retest, proper retest. So if we scale down to the 1 day time frame, let's see, to the daily time frame. Okay, if you scale down to daily time frame, we can see something very, very significant right now on the daily time frame. Very significant. You can see that on the daily time frame, price actually broke another support here. You see, price actually broke another support, another key support. You remember that whenever price breaks a support, it means that sellers are more in this market, in this damn market. You get, that's what it means. And price broke a support, fine. After price broke this support, price came back here to retest it, then could not, went back up again. This is still under retest. Remember that we have different types of retest, either deep or shallow retest. So now If you also look here now, there's also another support here which price actually retests, you understand. So this price actually broke this inner support, also this outer support. So it came back test here and still came back test here, and you can see a massive drop all the way down here, which means that the market is still looking very much bearish on this trade. So that is what is actually happening on Bitcoin right now. But there's also another thing to watch out for here, because you can see that even if price broke below here and retest, remember that price actually broke another support here, under resistance here. This is also another resistance that was broken, which signifies that some buyers are still trying to do stubborn head in this market, but the overall market is bearish. So what we have to look out now, if the price trade below, maybe below here, then we can look at to sell this market at least all the way here, you understand. So if I go down to the 4 hours time frame, we are going to see things in a more clearer note, understand. 41 minutes. Oh god, this, I just pray this doesn't get to 1 hour. Oh, I can't believe I'm talking for 41 minutes. Okay, so this is what's happening on Bitcoin right now. So you can see that we have a trend line right here. This is a 4 hours trend line. You get, this is a 4 hours trend line. So whenever you see a trend line that is vertical like this is also a very good sign that price is going to dump. You know, when price is actually moving on a vertical sign, on a vertical way like this, tendency that it will break below it and dump, you understand. Most of the time it's just accumulating a lot of like orders next thing to break below it here. So that is just that. So what we are looking out for right now on Bitcoin is we are still very much bearish. So even if we are bearish, there are still some possibility of buying, you understand. So look at here, this is a zone here, you understand. Then this is also another zone here. All these ones we are doing are scalping. This is not a long-term trading idea. So now if price should trade above here, then we can buy Bitcoin all the way here. We can buy Bitcoin. If price should trade above this zone, then we can buy Bitcoin at least all the way up here. This is 1:6 risk to reward, very bad. Okay, we can buy it all the way up here, you understand. And if price should trade below here, this is very risky trade, very risky, because it's also very close to the trend line. Very risky trade. We could actually sell Bitcoin. Let's see, we could actually sell Bitcoin maybe around here, you understand. So this is very risky. So price could actually break here, come here and start going back up because it's very close. So but if you also want to wait for a good one, you wait for it to break below here, below this trend line. So those are the two analyses on Bitcoin currently now. So that is we call it a day. So if you have any question, you can DM me. If you are looking for a broker, minimum deposit $1. I'm going to drop the link on the description. And as well, if you want to follow me you can follow me on my Facebook, JOHNOJOHN. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.